Greetings all, and welcome to another episode of Wisdom Wednesday. I am so grateful to have you here today. In today's episode, we are going to explore a powerful phrase. Instead of befuddlement, I choose to rely on the fact that my inherent operating system knows what I need. This phrase is an invitation to trust our inner wisdom and guidance. But it also speaks to something deeper. It is about recognizing that within each of us is an operating system, a built-in wisdom, that if we allow it, it can lead us in the right direction, no matter what is happening around us. We all experience moments of confusion, doubt, and overwhelm, especially when life feels uncertain. But today, we are going to discover how we can step beyond that befuddlement and trust in something much more reliable, our inner compass. First, let us talk about befuddlement, that feeling of being lost, confused, or uncertain. We have all been there, right? When nothing seems to make sense and every decision feels like a struggle. In these moments, we often look outward for answers, searching for clarity from external sources, from people, or even from the noise of our own minds. But what if we shifted our focus inward? What if, instead of being swept up in the chaos around us, we trusted the deep wisdom within us that has always known what we need? That is where our inherent operating system comes in. This operating system is not just a random collection of thoughts. It is the culmination of everything we have learned, everything we have experienced, and everything we believe to be true about ourselves and the world. It is the sum total of our life's teachings, both conscious and unconscious. And at its core, it is designed to help us navigate life with clarity and purpose. However, like any system, it needs to be clear and well maintained. When we are operating from a place of confusion, it is often because our beliefs or our understanding of the world are cluttered with doubt or fear. But by trusting that our inner wisdom knows what we need, we can tap back into that clarity. Now let us talk about something crucial: the foundation upon which our operating system runs. Just like a computer needs software to function, our inner wisdom is guided by the beliefs and information we have accumulated throughout our lives. These foundational beliefs shape how we perceive ourselves, others, and the world. Think for a moment. What do you believe to be true about yourself? Are these beliefs empowering, nurturing, and aligned to your highest potential? Or are they shaped by fear, scarcity, or past wounds? Our beliefs are not just ideas we hold. They are the lenses through which we view and interact with the world. And when we have empowering beliefs that align with truth, love, and abundance, we are much more likely to trust our inner operating system. But here's the key: we must ensure that we are feeding ourselves with information that is true to the best of our knowledge. If we continue to feed our minds with outdated beliefs, lies, or half-truths, whether they were passed down to us, taught to us by others, or even formed through our own unexamined experiences, we are sabotaging the accuracy of our inner guidance system. If we continue to hold on to beliefs that no longer serve us simply because they are familiar or comfortable, we are keeping ourselves in a state of befuddlement. It is like trying to run software on an outdated system. It would not run properly, and it will only lead to confusion and errors. To align with our inherent wisdom, we must feed our system with information that is irrefutable and uplifting. Information that serves us, helps us grow, and aligns with the highest truth we can access. Now, there's another crucial point I want to address. In addition to our beliefs and foundational systems, we must also consider how we live in accordance with our truth. Many times, we add to our own confusion when we lie to ourselves. It is easy to say one thing and do another, especially when we can justify it or when we feel we can get away with it. But here's the thing: when we treat ourselves with one set of standards and others with another, we taint the waters of clarity. This creates a disconnect between what we say, what we believe, and how we behave. It is a fundamental form of self-deception. When we do not live in alignment with our truth, when we allow ourselves to operate with a double standard, our inherent operating system becomes clouded. It is like trying to access a GPS with an incorrect map. You may eventually find your way, but it is going to be much more difficult and filled with detours. Our inner wisdom can only be as clear and accurate as the integrity we have in our own actions and beliefs. Living in our truth is not just about saying what we believe. It is about aligning every part of our being with that truth consistently. If we say we value honesty but act with deceit, if we believe in compassion but act with judgment, we confuse our inner system and add to our befuddlement. To truly trust the wisdom within us, we must live in a way that reflects the truth we profess. Only then can our operating system guide us with accuracy and clarity. When we hold on to outdated beliefs, whether they are about ourselves, others, or the world, we create a dissonance in our system. This dissonance prevents us from accessing the clarity we need. It is like trying to play a musical instrument with out-of-tune strings. You can still make sound, but the melody is off, and it feels uncomfortable. The notes do not align, and the music does not flow. Just like in music, when we are out of tune with our beliefs, we are not in harmony with our own wisdom. This lack of alignment makes it harder to navigate life with clarity. It is like trying to walk a path when your internal compass is malfunctioning. By holding on to beliefs that are no longer serving us, we are essentially allowing ourselves to be misfed. We are feeding our inner operating system with outdated, inaccurate data. The longer we cling to this data, the more our system becomes muddied, and the harder it is to access the wisdom we truly need. True clarity comes when we release these outdated beliefs and embrace the information that will help us grow. This can be a hard process, but it is necessary for the accuracy of our inner wisdom. It is not just about what we believe, but about making sure that our beliefs are truthful and aligned with the highest good we can see and understand. By embracing truth and living in alignment with what we truly believe, we restore the integrity of our inherent operating system. This allows us to navigate life with clarity, free from the distortions of self-deception. When we act in integrity with ourselves, we remove the layers of confusion and doubt that have built up over time, and we make it easier to trust the wisdom that flows from within. As we explore our inherent operating system and the foundational beliefs that shape it, I want to take a moment to address something that I know can be sensitive for many. Spiritual and religious beliefs often form the bedrock of our identity, and it is important to acknowledge that these beliefs are deeply personal and varied. For some, their spirituality or religion is the ultimate guiding force, whether it is the belief in God, the wisdom of ancestors, or a connection to the universe. These beliefs provide a sense of meaning and direction, and they play an essential role in shaping the wisdom we rely on to navigate life. However, I want to emphasize something important. Just because someone's belief differ from ours does not make their wisdom or intentions any less valuable. We live in a world where people from different walks of life, whether they practice religion, follow a spiritual path, or have a personal code of ethics, often share noble intentions. Many strive to live upright and virtuous lives, regardless of the specific teachings they follow. At the same time, we cannot deny that religion throughout history has sometimes been misused. There are many examples of how faith has been manipulated for personal or political gain. We have seen religious teachings twisted to justify power, control, and even violence, often by those who did not embody the very virtues they professed. This is a reminder that not everyone who speaks about spirituality or religion truly reflects the essence of those teachings in their actions. The key point here is that wisdom and goodness are not confined to any single path. We must remain open-minded and humble, recognizing that everyone's journey is unique. It is important to honor the diversity of beliefs and practices, as they all have something to offer in shaping our collective understanding of truth, love, and integrity. We must be open to learning from all sources of wisdom, whether that comes from religious teachings, philosophical frameworks, or personal experiences. What matters is not the label we place on our beliefs, but the way those beliefs guide us to live with compassion, kindness, and integrity. By honoring the diversity of beliefs while also recognizing that the essence of wisdom transcends labels, we can truly begin to trust the inherent wisdom within ourselves. This wisdom is not limited to any one belief system, but is shaped by everything that we value and hold true, including our spiritual beliefs, life experiences, and personal reflections. Let us take a moment to get practical. I want you to think about one area of your life where you feel unsure or uncertain. It could be about a relationship, a career decision, or any situation where you have been struggling with confusion. Now ask yourself, what foundational beliefs might be influencing my uncertainty in this situation? Are these beliefs empowering me, or are they creating doubt? This is where the inner work begins. You might want to take a few minutes to journal these thoughts, or even pause the video if you would like to reflect in real time. Sometimes we need to ground ourselves before we can access our inner wisdom. Try a simple practice to quiet the mind. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Focus on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Allow any tension or stress to melt away. As you breathe, set an intention to reconnect with your true self, the one that knows exactly what you need. Another tool you can use is affirmation. Try repeating this. I trust the wisdom within me. I am grounded in the truth of who I am. Or, I am always guided to what I need. These affirmations can be powerful tools to help shift your mindset from confusion to clarity. Remember, your inherent operating system knows what you need, but you have to be willing to trust it. Let us talk about real life. Maybe you've had a moment where you felt completely lost, but somehow something within you knew the next step to take. I know I have experienced this, times when I didn't have all the answers, but I trusted the small voice inside me that said, "You will be okay." I want you to remember that those moments of clarity come from your inner wisdom. It is not a coincidence. It is your inherent operating system doing exactly what it was designed to do: guide you. So when you are faced with confusion, stop and ask yourself, what belief do I need to reconnect with? Perhaps it's a belief of your own worthiness or in your ability to navigate life's challenges. Or maybe it's just about choosing trust over fear. Whatever it is, trust that your operating system already knows what you need. As we wrap up today's episode, let us revisit the phrase. Instead of befuddlement, I choose to rely on the fact that my inherent operating system knows what I need. This is an active choice. You get to choose whether to be consumed by confusion or to trust in the wisdom you already possessed. The clarity you seek is not out there somewhere. It is already within you, waiting to be acknowledged. I encourage you to reflect on your beliefs and how they influence your decisions. Is your foundation built on trust, or is it time to update your system? As you move through the week, remember that you have everything you need within you to navigate life with grace and clarity. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Wednesday. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How are you choosing to trust your inner wisdom? Until next time, may you walk in clarity and trust in the wisdom that is always within you.